Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, that went well.
Guided by compassion.
No, how? Oops. What the heck? That was a different combo. I really just need to figure out his dodge patterns, honestly. What the heck? No. Let's move this to here. Like so. Wow. I'm not even... Oh, shit. Wow. I'm doing wow. You know what? Wow. Okay, you know what? Let's switch to something light. Well, I'm still light. That's so goofy. Oh shoot, I missed. Ouch. Oh shoot, I was trying to... There we go. It's a strategy anyway. Oh. Well, that's cool. Shoot. Okay, that worked. Okay. Shoot. Oh boy. Okay. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Ouchie. Ouchie. I'm dead. Wow. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. Shoot. Shoot. Ouch.
promise you 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Yeah. For someone who's all about compassion, you sure love using your swords. Ouch. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh my gosh.
Promise you 1,000-year voyage by compassion.
My gosh. Oh. I was prepared for the meteors. That was not the meteors. Wow, I'm almost out of flasks. Three left. Yeah. No, if you're caught by that in the second phase, I think you're just dead. And I'm dead. Oh, I can switch away from this thing. Yeah, let's do stamina regen. The meteor shower is followed up by a bunch of rapid slams, so we have to figure out how to avoid that for sure. There's like a light speed dash, like multi-dash attack that I think I can just dodge to the side because it doesn't seem to track very hard. Then we also have a like instant flash of light, like cuts across the entire arena, so we just have to dodge that. He has an alternate attack like that that's a slower moving ring of light kind of deal that is accompanied by a sideways and then forward dash. Also, we got caught by that grab attack that like put a symbol over her head, which reminded me of Calamite. I don't know exactly what kind of debuff that puts on us. I'm not gonna use summons to fight Radon. I do want to hear if they have any dialogue though, kind of like Igon. So we're gonna bring them in to hear their dialogue only. We're not gonna actually summon them to finish the fight. If it looks like they're gonna finish the fight, then I'll quit out. Okay. Okay. Well, we can die now. Okay. Ouchie. Ouchie.
Promise you 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion. Okay. Well, that was a pretty good attempt. I don't know. I feel like I feel like I spend so much time just healing in the second phase that I don't know if for me parrying is a viable strategy for that phase. But
Ouchie. Nope. Ouchie. Okay. Well, that was a terrible attempt. Ouchie. Missed it. Ouchie. Oh my gosh. I don't. I keep trying to guard everything in the second phase, and it's clearly not gonna work. Shoot! That combo. Shoot. I don't know that trying to parry with a buckler in the second phase is viable because I'm getting hit by a bunch of magic attacks that, I mean, I can kinda guard them a little bit. I mean, it's fairly forgiving, but I'm not even close to like one crit before I die. I'm spending most of the time just spamming my heals. And I'm just gonna run out of them before I actually finish it. It's kind of a war of attrition. I'm gonna give it another shot though. Nope.
I promise you, 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Great. No, I feel like I could have parried that. Ouch. No, I tried to. I thought, hey, maybe I can jump the AOE, like when he pulls up out of the ground, but he wasn't even at that point in his combo yet. That last part of the combo No!
Lord of the Old Order, let us go together.
Oh. Heart. Let us go together. Okay. Let's see. Gestures. Switch. Cool. Well, I got a gesture out of it anyway. Wait, what does... Some items. Okay, I have a... Do I have a Baldican's Blessing? Currently? Or is that from... Oh yeah, I do. Uses FP to temporarily boost poise. Okay. No, that takes it to med load. Still on white load. Still on light load. Okay. Oh. Dagger for the crits. Oh, yeah, these are gonna take me over. Their definition of greatly is a little suspect. Nope. Let's just die because I forgot. I forgot to put on my my flask before I ran in here. That was dumb. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's just die again. Let's try to parry something that's completely unparryable, I'm pretty sure. That double overhead that's charged, there's no way that's parryable, and I've never successfully parried it. So, yeah. I'm running short. Oops. Why did I not? There was that clear opening earlier and I just did not take it. Wow. Yeah, no. That was the worst one I've done in a while. just a second. That was a terrible opening on my part. Really? Okay. Yeah, I'm really starting to think that although I'm getting pretty... Yeah, the first phase... If it was all the first phase, I'm pretty sure this wouldn't be super difficult. That was parryable. If it was just this, I think I could win this fight. Nope. I don't know what it is about that particular attack that I find somewhat difficult. Oop. Way early, way early, way early! Ouch. Okay. Let's see. If I put on more armor, then I'll no longer be on light load, and dodging him will be a lot more difficult. But if I don't, then I die so fast that I can't even do enough damage to take him down. So I don't think I can really compromise. I have to either do one or the other. I have to either go all in on my poise and damage, or I have to go all in on my dexterity and light load. Kind of surprised I can wield that, to be frank. Probably want a spear. Now we're med load. Let's see. Strength. No. Maybe that. Or maybe holy resistance. I'm pretty sure all of those attacks are holy damage. Focus. Robustness. No, these are all status effect resistance. Could do guard counter. Bows. I have plenty of memory slots. defense with higher equipment load. Maybe. I could just go all in on that. Well, yeah, that would massively increase my poise. So maybe I can just avoid getting staggered. Let's see. Under its physic. Half of HP. Max HP. We're not using allies. We're not using our... Maybe stamina recovery speed. I don't know how much temporarily is, though. Consecutive attacks grow stronger. Enhances charge attacks. Makes attacks more likely to break enemy stances. I feel like stamina regen is maybe more valuable. But I do have the twin or the two-headed turtle talisman. Bloodhound step. Let's see. This is minus 34 and plus like 70. So that is better. He's not going to be weak to Holy because he's a he is a god, especially not in the second phase, I'm sure. Maybe no, poison is too slow. I could try bleed or cold, maybe. Let's try bleed first, and then we'll try cold after that. Actually, can I put Or do I even have that? One sec. So the Starfist I know can have Crag Blade on it. I don't know if I have Crag Blade is the thing. If I'm going for no. No? No. Nope, I do not have Crag Blade. Let's go solve that one. Crag Blade is down here. Somewhere. Wait, where? Where is it? It's on the way. I think it's like right here. I think. I know it's really good with like the charge attacks from the balls, but I don't know. Oh, there we are. Okay. Let's see if we can put it on here. That would be great if we could. What am I doing? Ashes of War. Crag Blade. 99 blood loss build up. Okay.
promise you a 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Oh, I was trying to heal my...
I'm not super happy about that. But I didn't summon. And so, yeah. I'm definitely going to want to refight him with more parries, though, at some point. 500,000.
Lord brother, I'm going to be a god. If we honor our part of the vow, promise me you'll be my consort. I'll make the world a gentler place.
Circlet of light. And let's go to inventory. Let's go to inventory. The circlet of light which adorned Mikla's head as he returned in divine aspect. It has begun to fade into nothingness. Slightly boosts intelligence, faith, and arcane, while also boosting the power of Mikla's light. This circle was to be the very foundation upon which Mikla's Age of Compassion would be built, should it have ever come to pass. Age of Compassion. You know, I feel a little bit bad. Because, like, I can't hate his goal. Like, no compassion. We should be violent. It should be only violence. No, I like the idea. Like, if he could have succeeded in helping the world to be a more compassionate place. But the problem is, how is he gonna do that? Like, the way he did it with all of his followers that we've seen through the DLC up till now is he charmed them. And as soon as that charm fell apart, then there was violence. And although he created a compassionate circle of people, it was not real. So, remembrance of Erdtree, consort of Mikla, hewn into the shadow tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader. Alternatively, in their childhood, Mikla saw in Erdtree a lord. His strength and his kindness that stood in stark contrast with their afflicted selves. And so Mikla made his heartfelt wish that Erdtree would one day be his king consort. Why is this a recent item? Oh, it probably because it went back into my inventory after I removed it from the weapon that I briefly put it on. Okay, well, I guess we should go see what one gets for that item. Great swords of black steel wielded by Radon in his youth, a pair of weapons decorated with a lion mane motif. These were in his possession immediately before his triumph over the stars, the swords of a lord who does not rely on physical strength and gravity alone. Unique skill, Promise Consort. Imbue the 2 great swords with the light of Megala, then deliver a slashing attack accompanied by columns of light. Additional input allows for up to 2 follow-up attacks. Okay, so this is the light that is strengthened. Oh? Okay, yeah. This light is strengthened by my tiara. Assume a luminous form and leap forward to deliver a downward slash at the speed of light. This attack will be followed up by an additional light attack. Charge to increase power of the skill and number of follow-up attacks. The strength of Mikola upon his deific return, wielded as an incantation, annihilates foes with a pillar of light. Okay, well, if it really does. Elden Ring has the tendency to overpromise on some things. Mikola sought, this talisman immeasurably increases your HP. Sure it does. Okay. Annihilates foes with a pillar of light. Mikola sought to accept all that was and would be, but found one that refused to be embraced. No wonder, as one god and one king consort is all the world. Oh, sorry. No wonder, as one god and one king consort is all the world needs. Depressing, depressing, depressing. Yeah. Okay. Oh, one other thing. I didn't look at the champion's equipment. Young lions, greaves. The golden greaves worn by Radon in his younger years, worn by a fierce lion. When Melania, blade of Mikola, let the wrought flower blossom in Ionia, Radon heard a murmur in his ear. Mikola awaits thee, O promised escort. Golden armor worn by Radon in his younger years, proudly adorned with heroic red accents, is fitting attire for a lion, proudly displaying his heroic red hair. Alright, well, that ends our blind playthrough of Shadow of the Erdtree. There's still more Shadow of the Erdtree content to come because I need to solo Mesmer. I need to solo Midra. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.